Just one of the absolute worst characters that I could have got for a point guard.
This is a literal dog.
This is a dog and a duck. What is going on, guys? I am Aaron. I'm joined by my co-host,
Leo.
And today we are
blind drafting Super Smash
Bros. characters. So the way this is going to work, we're going to spin a wheel, and we're going to get a Smash Bros. Character. We're drafting them to a hypothetical NBA, WNBA, anything team. But the catch is we're not allowed to switch our placements after we get them. So it's going to be very difficult, a lot of strategy. We're going to take turns. You cool if I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great.
Let's get drafty. Ike from the Fire Emblem game franchise.
Ike's he's kind of big, isn't he? He's like,
yeah.
Well, are we going off old man Ike or
I think
young
boy?
Boy?
The Smash Ike is older, even if he has the one skin that makes him look young. I think we're looking at like a 6'3" height probably. Although I don't know, back in the medieval times they were pretty short. So
true, he could be like 3'4".
Yeah, he could be a little midget out there. But
can we say that? But Ike, I'm getting strong power forward vibes from him. I think he's got a big sword. I think it's probably like 1,000 pounds or something. He does big damage.
He does have a powerful forward smash.
That is true.
If that's what you mean by
which is an invaluable asset on the court.
Yeah, you won't be able to use it, but he does have a strong.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, and obviously I don't need to ask you for advice. We're battling each other, so I think it's fine if I just put him at the 4.
Yeah, I got no input on your team,
right,
man.
Let's just see. Let's hope you have someone that can combat with the raw.
I'm here to play it out on the court, man. I'm here to hoop.
Let's see if you have someone that can compete with the raw, all-around stats of Ike. He's tall, he's fast, and he's strong, and he's got blue hair, which is big these days.
That's woke, though. That's too woke for the NBA. They wouldn't let him play.
True, yeah.
All right, I'm going now. Inkling. All right, now Inkling is probably like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, that's definitely not winning in that category.
But they're slippery, they're fast, they're agile. Probably the best ball handling, maybe of this whole wheel we could see.
True. Can take the ball underground.
Yeah, it would be absolutely insane. I think the writing's already on the wall. I'm putting Inkling at my one spot, my point guard. That's my Kyrie Irving. That's my Donovan Mitchell. That's not my Steph Curry. I don't think Inkling can really shoot the rock like that.
No, probably not.
But I think Inkling is probably a facilitator on my team, just because offensively I don't think Inkling really has the juice. They don't got the ink, you know. Inkling does not have the ink.
No, for a real shooter, you'd probably want an Octoling.
Yeah,
I heard because they've got 8 hands. Correct.
That's true. But I do think Inkling would be like a Steve Nash archetype. Dishing it out, throwing alley-oops to my 5, my center. So I'm putting Inkling at the point guard.
All right. Well, let's hope you have a team that can work off of that, that dynamic.
Yeah, I'm really riding on Inkling, doing tricks.
Spinning the wheel again. Let's see who I get. Old Linkus.
Right,
Linkus. This is Breath of the Wild Link. He's not too tall. He's like 5'7", I believe.
He might be very short.
Kind of short.
Shorter than Zelda in the game. And she's a woman.
That is true. She is a woman.
Not to say that there can't be tall women out there.
Yeah. I mean, could be a WNBA team.
True.
All 5. But
Link is also, he commonly is a transgender. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, we like representation on the team. I don't think that's true, by the way.
Nah, bro, I've seen it, bro. I've seen it on the interwebs.
Oh,
come on now.
I suppose. Well, we've all seen some stuff on the interwebs.
You know what I mean?
But we think of Link's core strengths. I mean, I already have Ike, Master Swordsman, on the team. Link definitely. I mean, he's skilled with a bow and arrow. He's a precise guy. It's not unheard of for someone of his stature. I mean, look, we have Yuki Kawamura on the Grizzlies right now. He's the shortest in the league, and he's hitting jumpers like it's nobody's business, okay? So, Link he's screaming point guard to me right now. He's not going to be able to compete with a lot of the bigger guys on this list.
That's true, and he will outsize Inkling in this matchup.
That is true.
So
it's tough. I don't know. Link, it could be a great shooter though. You know what I'm saying? The bomb combos he hits in the air, he can go in slow motion in there. Surely he can use that to shoot. You know what? No, the bullet time, the slow mo, he's shooting guard for me. I think that's good shooting. I'm gonna throw him at the 2.
Link and Ike, that's a pretty lethal combo. You do have 2 humans on your team.
Yeah, some of the more likely characters to have held a basketball before.
Mm-hmm.
And you as well. Inkling has probably played a few pickup games.
That is true. In the world of Splatoon.
In his or her or their time.
They be having sports.
Yeah.
They be doing sports.
That is facts. All right, so I think, that's a pretty solid pick. And you are...
I'm spinning now.
The wheel.
Ice climbers. Now
this is interesting.
This could be the method. Because not only am I getting 1 person, I'm getting 2.
Right.
2 players for the price of 1. I am cheating on the court. It's going to be 6v5.
Right, exactly.
And in basketball, you already know, if you ever played ball, a mismatch in numbers, that's barbecue chicken, as the kids would say.
Yeah. Or in other words, it's fucking not fair.
So, but also, ice climbers, they are children. So
yeah, you got a team full of youngsters, right?
Yeah, don't let Diddy come to our games. So I'm thinking like ice climbers, 2 kids. I don't even know if that would make a difference going up against real adults in a basketball game. But I don't really have a choice. I put Inkling at the 1. Ice climbers, they're short, but they could stack on top of each other. They have teamwork. But I'm just gonna put them at the small forward position, mainly because I don't know, they're 2 players, so maybe they could equal 1 good small forward, basically. So yeah, that's my choice. Ice climbers at the 3.
I will say you're working right now with just an incredible team for keeping the ball, away from my team. You've got a character who can take it off the court, underneath the court, inaccessible, and you've got probably two characters with maybe the most synergy out of anyone ever.
That's true.
They literally act in sync at all times.
Our chemistry on this team will be like the Detroit Pistons bad boys for all my ball knowers.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Just some crazy, to put it in 2K terms, that would be A+ ball movement. All right, I'm spinning the wheel. Doing pretty good so far. And I continue to do good. Dark Samus.
Come on, man.
Insane vert on this. Dark Samus is like, what, a collection of atoms or something?
Yeah.
Not really a person.
Can literally fly.
Yeah. Now, Samus is kind of dark. Well, we're talking about Dark Samus is Samus, but Dark Samus is pretty tall. I think she's like 6'2" or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that seems pretty ideal for the small forward. Not quite the center I want, but also I don't know if I'm going to get someone tall. I might get Kirby then Jigglypuff after this.
That's true.
Neither of which would make for good centers. This is difficult, and Dark Samus is very locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of exists to
committed,
hunt and be another person.
That Mamba mentality.
Exactly. Right?
That's what you want on a court.
I think I'm going to have to put Dark Samus at the 5. I don't know if a better character is really going to come up. Has enough to get the job done, I think, especially against whatever garbage center you're going to pull.
Bro, like, chill on me, bro. Like, chill.
You know what? I'm putting Dark Samus at the 5.
I think Ice Climbers, they could box out one Dark Samus, like both of them.
There's potential for anything. This is Super Smash Brothers basketball. So, and if you get Samus on your team, that'll make for some just entertaining television all around. Just some crazy rivalries going on. So you are spinning the wheel again.
Here we go. We're going to spin it. We need a good pick right here. We need a generational talent. We're going to get Diddy Kong. Okay, now... Diddy's also pretty small, but I think I like the team so far. It's like a small ball lineup.
Yeah.
Diddy.
He has hops. That can't be denied. He has insane hops.
And he's very intelligent. People forget.
Yeah.
He be tinkering.
He has a gun and a jetpack.
Yeah,
which are allowed in the NBA.
And in Smash Bros, he does have a gun that shoots peanuts.
Facts.
So, therefore...
Snacks for the crowd.
I'm putting him at the shooting guard position. He's going to be a 3-and-D player. He's going to play incredible defense. He is an ape. He's very athletic. He can go up and down the court good. He can move. He's not a defensive liability.
No.
And he should be able to catch some lobs from Inkling and shoot that rock from distance. So
Yeah.
I'm putting Diddy. I did say don't let Diddy come to our games, and here we have Diddy on the team.
I was going to work off. Is he going to be a problem for like branding?
Yeah, I don't.
You know, sort of like a Josh Giddey situation.
We might have to have him change his name. Actually, we might have to
Yeah.
go to Dottie Kong
DK Jr.
or like Denzel Kong.
That'd be gas.
That would be fire.
I wouldn't hesitate to put Denzel Kong on my team.
That sounds like a real dude.
Yeah. All right, so you put him at the
Put him at the shooting guard.
shooting guard. I think so far we're working with very different types of team structures, but I think we're both kind of doing pretty good. So let's see where it takes. This is where it really all comes down to.
Yeah, the last two positions, it'll be tough.
Could make or break the team, you know.
Oh,
Pitt.
okay. Now this is actually, I think this could be a good pull for you.
The thing about Pitt is, you know, he's a complete idiot. He's very stupid. But he can fly, kind of. He's got wings and he can flap a few times, but I don't know if he can just carry it up to the rim. We're down in the end right now. I know for a fact he's not point guard status. He's going to be passing it to people on the other team. He's going to be throwing it out. He's going to be throwing it out to the stands. He's going to be sitting and playing on his iPad in the middle of the game. I don't trust him with that kind of playmaking responsibility. And he's definitely not the best forward that you could get. You know, he's not. He's no Larry Bird. So
he's also pretty small. He's a child.
He's gonna boost team morale. I think. I think everyone on the team is gonna like him.
True, you have a very heroic team so far, except Dark Samus.
Dark Samus is kind of more like an instrument in basketball than a person. He's kind of a dunk machine. And Pitt is definitely going to sell tickets, which is pretty important, especially working against your team with a dude named Diddy.
Bro, like, his name's Denzel, by the way. But
yeah. Was that official?
Yeah, you do have a very marketable team.
Yeah. But for this, it's going to be Pitt at the small forward. Maybe he can get some blessings from Palutena for some extra air time.
True, that could be the method. You could ask for blessings mid-game to get the luck up.
Exactly. You know, and I can see him putting up some clutch shots, to be sure. I mean, he's like Link, he's accurate with the bow and arrow.
True.
But he doesn't have the game sense. But yeah, Pitt at the small forward. All right,
now I'm going. Corrin. Okay. Now Corrin, I think Corrin is a good pick.
A little under the radar.
Yeah, a little underrated.
This is kind of like 28th round type deal.
Corrin is from the Fire Emblem series, for those who don't know.
Yeah, if you're not tapped in.
Corrin is a human-dragon hybrid, which that is heat.
Yeah.
That is fire.
It's unprecedented the amount of stuff you could get off with something like that on the court.
Yeah. So they can fly, and when they're in the human form, they're just like kind of like a regular as person, but can mix it up. I think the height isn't there for a center, but I'm gonna put Corrin at the power forward because I really don't have any other choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my pick. That's my pick. I'm pretty satisfied with that.
Yeah, I think Corrin can definitely do some stuff anywhere. That just is the nature of Corrin.
Yeah.
And matchup inexperience is a big deal. You put Corrin out there, no one is going to know what to do against them because they've never even seen
just like
Corrin
in
before.
The game Smash Bros.
I didn't even know Corrin was in the game until like a week ago.
That's true.
Still not 100% sure that is a character that is in Smash Bros. But
I didn't know they made Corrins.
So you got Corrin at the power forward.
Yeah, Corrin at the power forward.
All right, so it's down to the final pick. There is no switching, so whoever I get is going to be my point guard, and whoever you get after this is going to be your center.
Yep.
So I will be spinning the wheel for my last player. Duck Hunt.
Oh.
This might be just one of the absolute worst characters that I could have got for a point guard.
This is a literal dog
This
and
is
a duck.
a dog and a duck.
Nothing special about him.
Yeah, I don't know if a dog can even hold a basketball or perceive a basketball.
Nor a duck. I don't know if that duck can do that either.
Neither of them combined probably couldn't even say the word ball because dogs and ducks don't talk.
Maybe bow. Wow.
They could.
Yeah, true.
Which is
Bow Wow.
Which is an invaluable asset.
From Like Mike, another basketball movie.
Right, exactly.
For all of these who know.
Which is important how?
Because dogs say bow wow.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like in the game of basketball, how is that going to help me?
You could feel inspired by the energy that Bow Wow gives to your team.
I suppose. And let's look at it like this. Similarly to Pitt, people are going to show up to an NBA game to watch a dog and a duck play basketball. And I'm kind of working like what you got. You have ice climbers. That's 2 people in 1 slot.
That is true.
I've got like a quarter of a person in 1 slot, but they're 2 things.
They're 2 physical. They are 2 physical entities. So it is 6v6 again.
Yeah.
In a way, mine are 2 babies, and yours are 2 animals.
Yeah. The only thing I can really think of as a positive, the Duck Hunt duo, they're known for like dodging bullets. So who knows? Maybe some snappy, quick defense. Just some crazy reaction time on those guys.
As head coach, you might have Link bring up the ball up.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting a lot of focus on that Link and Ike synergy. Other than that, there's nothing I can do. Duck Hunt duo is at the point guard, and we're just going to hope we can make it to playoffs with this lineup. All right.
Now here I am going for the center.
For the center, for the 5.
The center position. We're looking for some height.
A pole. Zelda.
All right.
Zelda is pretty tall.
But not that tall.
I think, Matt, if you do the math and the proportions are maybe not in Smash Ultimate, but she's somewhere around that 6 foot mark.
But
because Link is a little short guy.
The thing with Zelda, very magical, very spiritual, miracle, lyrical. In fact, in the game, Zelda can summon that big ass knight.
That is true.
So if that is at her disposal, we flip the numbers again.
Now
it's 7.
7 on 6.
7 on 6, and this dude, this knight guy, I think he's pretty big, pretty tall. He's pretty hollow though,
and he's quite fast. He can probably get across the whole court in a second.
So we could run some insane plays. I could draw it up on the whiteboard. It would be crazy. I mean, there's not even much to talk about, but
yeah,
Zelda is at my 5.
Not the worst center you could have gotten.
Yeah, not as bad as Duck Hunt at the point guard.
Not as bad as Duck Hunt anywhere on the court. That's
true.
So that's the Smash Bros. Lineups. I'll run through mine real quick. Starting at the top, I've got Duck Hunt, Link, Pit, Ike, and Dark Samus.
All right, now my Smash Bros. NBA starting 5 lineup is Inkling at the point guard, Diddy Kong at the shooting guard, Ice Climbers at the small forward, Corrin at the power forward, and Zelda at the center position.
I think both of us are going to have to be, creating some interesting strategies in place to be working with this lineup.
That is true.
I think I'm going to be putting a lot of focus on that Link and Ike duo. Going to have them sort of like a Lillard and Giannis type thing.
Okay.
For as long as that works, while they have a dog and a fucking duck on their team.
Yeah. I don't really know. I might just play it normal. I think my team overall might be more competent, and not to say that your players aren't competent. You just have a dog and a duck at a position. So just by the math, my team is more competent because I do have sentient people,
which is big.
And the thing is, I don't know how athletic this team is with a Zelda at the 5, Corrin at the 4. I mean, Corrin, if we're assuming they're always in dragon mode, pretty athletic. Ice Climbers, that might be a liability there. I don't know how well they can slide their feet on defense and move. Inkling and Diddy Kong I'm not worried about, but I might have to play around these defensive adjustments and make sure Ice Climbers and Zelda aren't left in the dust,
For sure. It's supposed to be left up to question. I may have to concede this round because honestly, I just don't know how I'm getting. I don't know how I'm just getting anything done with this, with a dog and a duck. But
it's over, bro.
That is the Smash Bros. Lineup. So we are going to be moving on to Marvel Rivals. Is that correct?
That is correct. But first, leave who has the better team in the comments.
Yeah, I'll take back what I said. I don't concede because Link can definitely put those
all
shots
up to the voters, the people who are watching.
Yeah, viewers like you.
So vote on who has the better team, either Aaron or Leo.
Yep.
And that'll decide the winner.
Okay, let's get into the next one. We're blind drafting Marvel Rivals characters now, and this is going to be interesting.
The new hit game
that
just released recently.
We all love playing it, hate playing it, want to die playing it.
True. I want to, as the kids say, game end myself.
Facts. I want to unalive myself.
Yep.
W crash out.
In Minecraft.
Can't forget that. This is going to be interesting. A lot more just humanoid characters. We're going to be seeing something that more closely resembles real life basketball.
Yeah, I think a lot of these people will know what basketball is.
Yeah.
And they have even played it before.
And they might canonically be hoopers.
Yeah, it is true.
And powers are legal in this.
Yeah.
So if we get Spider-Man...
Just as they were in, like, the Smash Bros. One.
Yeah. If we get Spider-Man, he's allowed to do that shit he did in Amazing Spider-Man where he, jumped up to the hoop and broke the backboard and shattered it all over Flash Thompson's face.
In that movie, I don't think he was that good of a hooper. He looked kind of uncoordinated.
He sucked. I don't even know if he had dribbled a ball before.
I mean, he was played by Andrew Garfield, a British person, so they inherently suck at basketball.
Yeah, they don't even have it over there, I think.
Yeah, it's illegal in Britain.
Yeah, it's like Footloose, right? No basketball, no dancing.
They hate LeBron, which is why their nation is crumbling before our eyes.
Exactly. It's sad to see. I don't know how anyone could bring themselves to hate LeBron, but
Pookie Bear.
All right, let's get into it. I'll let you go first.
All right.
This time.
So we're gonna spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel for Leo here.
Blind drafting. Let's go. My first pull is Namor. The Submariner.
Now, well, correct me if Namor played soccer, right? From Brazil.
Yeah.
Played for Barcelona. Yeah,
that's true. See, I don't like this pick actually. I don't really like Namor as a best. Like, I don't think he could really hoop like that. He's like the one character on this list that probably might actually not know what basketball is because he's been underwater the whole time.
Yeah, and I don't think they have like deep sea basketball.
That would be hard.
That would be pretty
Basketballs
awesome.
Float. They're filled with air. So
yeah. I meant hard. Like, oh, that'd be cool as fuck. Underwater basketball.
That would be hard, but I don't know how you would do it. Also, he doesn't really seem like he'd be tapped in. Like, I don't think he really likes games.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think he wouldn't even... I don't know if he'd bring himself to indulge in something purely for joy and connection with others,
But like, if we could get him some coaching, coach him up, and I think he's pretty athletic. He is like a mutant. He is strong.
He got some height to him as well.
You have to be very strong to swim. So he also has wings.
Yeah, on his ankles. Right?
So he would be kind of crazy with the alley oops and the
flutter up to the rim.
The
beautiful butterfly.
The vert would be crazy.
Yeah,
but also he's wet like water.
True.
He's wet like water.
He's literally wet like water.
I think I'm going to put Namor at the shooting guard, and we'll see how his shot develops. But I think just inherently him being from the sea, he got to have like ice in his veins.
Yeah, literally.
And literally you drain that, so.
And also, is he not like, he's like the king of the ocean.
True.
Right? King kind of reminds me of another king, LeBron James.
Oh my God.
All right, spinning the wheel. See who I get. It's early enough, so I'm not going to be too mad. Hawkeye. This is a shooting guard. I'm just going to throw it out there. This is the most shooting guard guy, maybe of all time.
I mean, this is barbecue chicken.
He can
hit it from half court.
With his eyes closed, turned around, full court, hook shot. Crazy. I don't know if you ever watched Kuroko no Basket, the green dude. He'd be shooting like the green dude.
Yeah, essentially. The green dude. My favorite character is the green dude.
You know, there is a discussion to be had. He could be a great point guard as well. He is a strategist, and he certainly just has the time in the field. He just knows what's up. But I don't know if I'd trust. I mean, when we're talking about hitting shots, really, who else is hitting shots?
He would be knocked down. Never miss.
He's got a basketball nickname already. I know they'd be calling him, you can hear him, Stephen A. The Hawkeye's on the court. So, I have no qualms putting him at the shooting guard.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Probably the best shooter on this whole list, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, a great opener for me. I don't know if he can get
that's like all he does.
That.
That's the only reason he's here, actually.
Yeah, and it's great to fill out a concrete slot for, something. Unlike kind of what you had with the Neymar, which, to be fair, it could be a strength that Neymar... I'm saying Neymar instead of Namor. It could be a strength that he could go anywhere, but also it's nice to have some security in knowing someone can, put up numbers from 50.
All right. That's a good pick. All right, I'm spinning now. We got Rocket Raccoon.
Bit of a loose cannon, isn't he?
Now this, of all people on this list, this is just probably not the one you want to get because he's an animal and he's like 2 feet tall. But he is very smart, like probably very like intelligent compared to people on this list.
Sure, it is easy to forget that he can build gadgets like you're just a genius.
He has an attitude problem.
Yeah, big time.
And I don't know if he could really lead a team, but I think it's kind of another easy pick because the predicament I'm in in his height. He just doesn't have the length to keep up with anyone here, except maybe Jeff.
True.
And even then, Jeff might have a few inches on my boy Rocket.
But God forbid either of us get Jeff. That's just something we don't want to see.
We would sell no tickets because of his affiliations.
Yeah. I would trade Jeff to...
free agency.
No, I think I would trade him to, like, prison or something.
True.
I would probably...
he deserves to pay for his crimes.
Yeah.
And the amount of hatred and bigotry he has spread.
Exactly. He's just not fit for the NBA.
Yeah, he's not fit for living, actually.
No, probably not.
I would probably give him the death sentence.
Yeah, which we're allowed to do as general manager.
Yeah. I would tell Adam Silver to lock him up forever, but...
Get ready to learn Chinese.
He will go to the Shanghai Sharks and probably put up numbers.
Yeah.
As their mascot, of course, because they're not letting him play either because he freaking sucks. Anyways.
Yeah, back on track.
Rocket is going to go at the point guard.
I think that's fine.
I think he could, he's very smart. He could probably facilitate, and that's really it. I don't really want him scoring or touching the ball much other than passing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's my pick.
Mm-hmm. And he could probably give some good locker room speeches. All right, let's go. I'm spinning the wheel again. Probably need someone who's pretty big. Groot, okay. So sort of got the finishing duo to your, Rocket Raccoon. And Groot, like I had wished for, tall MFer. Huge guy, made of wood, too.
He would lay that wood on the hard wood.
I don't get shooter vibes from him at all. He definitely doesn't know how to be a leader because he can't speak English. So, honestly, I don't know if there's any place for him. I'd like to elaborate more, but there's really nothing else to say. I don't know if there's any place for him but the 5.
Yeah.
Hard to compete with a dude with tree limbs who can, stretch his arms.
Yeah. He would be cleaning the glass.
Yeah.
I don't think there's many rebounds he's not getting.
Yeah, honestly, he's very good in that one position, and pretty much I have no faith in him anywhere else. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think this is kind of an open and shut case. I'm putting Groot at the 5. He's going to be my center for the Marvels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The Marvels.
That is completely fair.
Rolls
and
off the tongue very well.
Spinning the wheel once again.
All right, I'm spinning. And we get K-pop legend, industry plant, Luna Snow. So, Luna Snow. Just a girl with ice powers.
Right.
So, very fast.
Very desirable in the league, ice powers.
Also a K-pop star, so I would begin the fans in the arena.
She could probably fund the team.
She could probably perform at halftime too and sell out shows.
That'd be so great.
The chemistry I think would be phenomenal with Luna, because her whole point is she boosts everyone with music, and she's very fast, very slippery, very icy. Literally has ice in her veins also.
Yeah.
The only thing is just pretty small. Mm. But I'm gonna put Luna Snow at the small forward.
I think that's a good pick.
I think a lot of superstars are small forwards in the NBA, and I think Luna will be my superstar on my team.
Yeah, and just a good pick to balance out that sort of, what you've already got going with Namor and Rocket Raccoon. You want someone who's a little bit more grounded and who's going to be more willing to go for wacky stuff, because that's what we like to see in the league. We want fun
That
plays.
is true. And also, if you play Marvel Rivals, you'll know Namor and Luna Snow, they actually have a team-up power.
I actually didn't know this.
So maybe the chemistry will be even better, and Namor will be getting a boost from Luna because of that. So
exactly.
I think I'm doing okay.
You've got the heart of your team.
Yeah.
And
the core has been built. You just need to get some pieces around it.
So I'm going to be spinning the wheel. I'm pretty comfortable right now. We've got Hawkeye and Groot, basically 2 dream picks for their position. And we've got Storm.
Now, it's just not fair right now.
Storm, yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for you, but there's hope that you can turn it around. Storm can fly, which honestly is maybe only the 4th most good thing that she can do. Especially on the court. She's the queen of an entire nation. She knows about leadership. She knows how to rally people, and she is pretty intelligent. I see potential in her as a playmaker and just as someone who knows how to do the right thing and get things done. Got experience working on a team with the X-Men, especially working on a team with people who are, insane, crazy people.
That's true.
Yeah, I think Storm's going to have to be my point guard,
Now I think Stormy could probably put her anywhere, but point guard is not a bad spot to be in.
You want to be, conservative. I think there are more strong characters on this list than there are smart characters. So when you get a smart character, you really want to cherish that.
A smart and strong. She is
exactly.
What was it? An omni level threat? Like
I think so.
She's broken.
Yeah,
so it's really not fair.
She might be my Steph Curry.
Yeah,
she has the potential to be great at just about everything.
She can control the wind, bro. She could actually place the ball in the hoop every time.
Yeah, or place the ball not in the hoop if your team's shooting it, which is
Yeah.
Who knows if that's legal? I don't know if that'd be goaltending. I don't know if they've regulated wind powers in the league yet.
We might have to get some officiating rules on this.
Yeah, I'm glad we're not deciding how this is going to be played.
Yeah.
That sounds like a nightmare.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, you guys decide what the rules are. Maybe, who knows, maybe in the rule book from
the team with
1960s.
Rocket Raccoon actually wins. That's in the rule book.
That could,
So you guys could decide if that's the rules. And then looking at the sheet right here, I think that would mean I would win, right?
Yeah, I believe if there's a rule that says the team with Rocket Raccoon on it wins, that would mean you would win because your team does in fact have Rocket Raccoon on it.
Yeah, it says right here. So if you guys want that, you can make it happen.
That doesn't seem extremely fair, I gotta admit. But
no, it's not fair.
If it's there, then
what about the NBA is fair? Come on now.
True. God, we don't even have to get into that. We don't even have to get into that. All right, so this is your turn. You're spinning. You've got, 2 positions left?
I have a power forward and a center left.
All right.
Spider-Man. Now this is another superstar, I think. I think Spider-Man has dethroned Luna as my star, obviously. But Spidey, who doesn't want Spidey on their team?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, he's just the GOAT. And I think our chemistry gets even stronger with this pick. Although looking at my sheet, I have power forward and center. I think Spidey can hang with anyone in either of those positions.
Yep.
Just because of he has the dog in him.
Crazy air game. He can stay up there,
Athletic.
miraculously for like minutes on end, just doing air combos on him.
Yep. But I'm going to put Spider-Man at the power forward because I feel like that position is a little more flexible. The center,
that's what I was
just a bit more locked down. But I think he'll perform phenomenally for us. And I think the combos with Rocket and Spider-Man, it will feed families for generations.
That's true. The highlights will go crazy.
Yeah.
And one thing, a bit
Shaq and Kobe.
a bit of, sort of meta commentary when you think about it, but Spider-Man's going to be playing like rents do every night because it is.
Yep.
You have to think about what having zero money and just nothing to your name will do for motivation out there on the court. When I look at someone like Storm, she's great. I don't know if she really has the drive to be the best in basketball. She already has so much.
She might think it's a game, for real.
If you put Peter Parker in the NBA, he might quit being Spider-Man. Yeah. He might not need to be Spider-Man anymore. But yeah, good pull. I think both of us went into this wanting Spider-Man.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? All right, I'm spinning the wheel. I've got my small forward and my power forward left. This could go any way, and I've got Magic. This is a bit of a sleeper pick.
This is a sleeper pick.
Not many people are going to know how to deal with someone like Magic, right? She's quite strong, not too tall, and I don't see her as someone who's really putting up shots like that, but I think that's fine. I've already got my shooting guard and my point guard, filled up. They're done for. It's just really a conversation about, do I think I'm going to get a big dude after this? But because my team is so good, I think I'm going to get risky. I'm going to hope that I get a big guy, and I'm going to put Magic at the small forward.
That is not bad. I think Magic, her whole thing is like the portals, super shifty.
Yeah.
Like the best defensive player you could probably have.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just like going everywhere. You can't get around me. And then when you think you are, I'm like, boom, right behind you, grabbing the ball, going down the court, lobbing up to Groot, slam dunk.
And the game's over.
And it's over. So I think
insane
Magic,
pressure.
I think Magic's a very good pick for you.
Honestly, looking at it, I don't know if I would have wanted to put her at point guard or shooting guard had those spaces been open. So yeah, I'm satisfied. This is looking quite good for me. You've got your center left. Let's hope you can get a Hulk, Venom.
Yeah, I do think
whatever.
I need I think your team is obviously so far more well-rounded and also maybe overpowered.
Perhaps there's a discussion to be had about it.
Yeah, it could be like the 2024 Boston Celtics out there.
Perhaps
just like good player at every position. My team, I think it's a little more unbalanced, and even so, I think it's only like we only have Spider-Man right now, really.
Yeah.
But if I could get like a big pull at center, then I think we're still competing.
Yeah. Sometimes the best teams are the ones you don't really consider.
It would be the dynamic duo.
Sometimes you never know. and that's the beauty of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So we're spinning again for your center.
All right, here we go, center. All right,
Loki.
Loki. Now this is actually a sleeper pick.
You never know what he's going to do.
Because he can transform, and I don't know the limits of his ability, but
No one does.
he don't even know.
He's like,
Untapped potential.
everyone wants him for
That's
that
crazy.
reason.
Now Loki, if we're thinking he can transform into anyone, then it's over for you.
Yeah,
but if it's only people
wraps.
he can like see, then he could just transform into Groot.
Exactly.
And then I have a Groot on my team, and Groot and Spider-Man, that seems pretty glitchy, as the kids say. So
Or just think about the potential with him being able to make
multiple clones.
Just
it would be
ladders up to the rim.
I'm not mad at Loki.
Crazy
at the
ball
5.
movement. Yeah,
I don't know if the center's the position, but I think he's so versatile. He could be anywhere.
I'm thinking, had this been earlier, Loki might be the greatest point guard you could have gotten.
Yeah,
But as a center, like we said, he can do so much. He's good everywhere.
that's true.
So your lineup is complete. I'll spin my final, and then we will list them off and see who's the best. We got the Punisher. Honestly, I think this is probably a good pick for power forward.
Yeah,
Although I fear he might get a little too aggressive on the court, and he might not be in my team for very long.
like a Draymond Green type of guy.
Or perhaps a John Morant situation. So he could come back at some point. As far as playing the game of basketball, I think he can do it. He's probably more likely to have done it before than
true.
most others.
In jail, maybe.
He grew up in New York, but as a power forward, I think he's got the stats. He's like, 6'3" or something.
Maybe he's taller. I don't know.
Pretty decently sized guy. Honestly, I have no complaints. My team is already so good. So Punisher will be going at the 4, and we are done with our Marvel Rivals lineup. So I'll go over mine, and then Leo will go over his, and we'll talk about it. So my point guard, I've got Storm, shooting guard, Hawkeye, small forward, Magic, power forward, Punisher, and Groot at the center.
All right, and then my lineup is Rocket at the point guard, Namor at the shooting guard, Luna Snow at the small forward, Spider-Man at the power forward, and then Loki at the center position. Those are our teams. I think you got the better team, but
Probably. But, like I said, we could see some insane chemistry coming from your guys just because of the sheer unknown nature
that is true.
of what they can do. I don't know if Punisher or Magic are really going to get along with any. Hawkeye, too. Hawkeye separated from his Avengers buddies. He might not even want to play.
That's true, but I think Groot is pretty vanilla.
Yeah.
Like, he won't have anything to say. And
He
then
can't.
Storm and Magic, they got the X-Men team.
That is true.
So
That is true.
they might inspire the whole team to, really lock in,
Mm-hmm.
And on my front, I think we just have, a whole lot of wild cards. But when Spider-Man is on your team, it's almost like when you have Giannis or Jokic. If you have one of the best players, you're always a contender.
Yeah, they can carry
And
you
I
all
think
the way to the top.
Spider-Man is one of those players where if he's on your team, you have a shot at winning. Let us know who you think has the better team in the comments below.
Mhm.
You guys decide the victor in the rule set.
Yep.
So if you guys decide whatever team has Rocket wins, that would be chill. But
Just to
if
be clear, you
don't,
don't have to decide that. And I would prefer it if you didn't, probably. But, up to you, right?
Yeah. So
Freedom.
up to you.
Let's go.
Comment in the comments and let us know who won.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get into our third and final category. Up next, we are drafting
My Hero Academia.
characters. So this is going to be interesting. My go-to thought is there are going to be a lot of them that are completely useless, but you never know. So that'll be happening right now. All right, we are on the My Hero Academia characters. Same rules as the previous two. Just rolling, seeing who we get. Can't switch their position after we draft them. So it's pretty intense work we're doing right here. All right, so we alternate. So now I will go first again,
Yep.
if that's all right with you.
Yep. So we're drafting My Hero Academia characters, the hit anime.
Yeah, that we all love, 100%.
Yes. Through thick and thin.
Yep.
Aaron will be drafting first, so let's get into
Let's
it.
see what I get. I'm hoping I get it's just something great off the bat. I don't want to be stressed out. Tetsu. I remember who this is. I have a feeling you might not.
Who is this?
This is the metal guy. He's like
Oh.
Kirishima, but
Oh, okay.
metal.
Yes.
So
I do remember now.
And-
I didn't know his real name, but I know his
Yeah.
hero name.
he might have some identity issues out there. Just being a metal version of another dude that's
true.
wildly more successful than him.
Yep.
Just playing in the shadow. As far as Tetsu goes, he's going to be great on defense. Pretty much just an immovable object,
True.
but no grace.
Yep.
No grace. He's not shooting the ball with any sort of precision or fluidity.
Yep.
He's probably going to be getting a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even know that you can't punch people in basketball.
That's true.
And since we're working with an anime mostly comprised of teenage characters, no one's really going to be that tall in these. I'm thinking he's around 5'10 or so.
Yep.
So really you got to put that
It's
context.
more like an AAU, like
Yeah.
a varsity team.
Yeah, one of us could end up with a Chino Hills or a Montverde.
That's true.
You never know.
You never know.
That's Deku and them.
And there might be some adults on this list. In that case, you have like a generational talent. And
Yeah.
you're just gonna sweep the league. But
But for right now, I'm thinking Tetsu. I don't know why I'm still saying the whole thing. Is gonna go at the power forward. I think there are better options for a center, but he really doesn't have anything going for him to warrant being put at any of the other positions that require a little bit more out of him. So yeah. And now you're spinning.
all right, I'm spinning. Dabi.
The terrorist.
Yes.
So they're gonna make like special exceptions for him to be able to play,
Yeah.
especially considering that he's dead. Spoilers.
I think we're going before that.
Okay, yeah, they're prime.
Because
We'll just say prime Dabi.
Dead people can't play basketball. If
Fact.
you didn't know that. But Dabi. I'm thinking I think he might be overrated. When you hear you got Dabi, you're like, oh, let's go. But I don't actually know if he's really all that because his power set is fire.
That's true.
You can't use fire in basketball unless you're on fire, of course.
Right.
But he will set fire to the ball.
Yeah,
It will burn, and we'll have to go get a new ball. And
quite a spectacle though. A blue flaming basketball.
I mean, that's true. But
It'd be amazing in the dunk contest.
can he fly? Can he use the? I don't know if he can do that.
I believe he can just a little bit. He can get a little boost.
Like a little whoop.
Yeah.
A little whoop.
Yeah.
All
what
right.
we've collectively known to be a little whoop.
All right. I don't know.
And he can dance. He can
dance.
He's got some flair to him.
I just don't know how athletic he is. He's like kind of a character who's carried just by like his power.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really think he's like putting in the work like someone like a Deku.
No.
Like, I don't think physically he's all there. I don't know if he can like run up the court like back and forth that many times before getting winded.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a very scrawny build, and I don't even know if he's even played basketball before. But I think just like the fire, I'm gonna put him at shooting guard
Yeah.
because maybe that would translate. Like he shoots little fireballs,
I think that's safe.
so maybe he would be able to shoot the basketball like that.
Yeah.
So Dabi is going to be at my shooting guard position. Now it is your turn to spin.
It is. I will be spinning. I think both of us right now are praying for us to roll Deku.
True Deku, he's like the LeBron, both in the show and in basketball. If we got him,
And in our hearts. Recovery girl.
ooh, okay,
This is an old lady who I
Yep.
believe is like 3'7".
yep,
She's gonna be great off the court.
yeah, really good for like the medical staff or something.
Yeah, or just getting the team ready before a game.
Yeah, like
you know,
the trainer.
star players out because of a shoulder injury.
Nope, back
Not
in,
anymore.
Get in there.
But in every other facet, I genuinely don't want her on my team. And if we could like burn a role, this would be it.
But we can't.
We can't. I really don't want to put her anywhere on here.
But you have to.
I'll just say I think she's wise in her old age, and wisdom equals good playmaking.
That's what they all say. Wisdom equals good playmaking.
Yeah, that's why they don't have really old guys in the NBA, because they would just be coming up with stuff that you can't even fathom.
True.
They're playing 3D chess on the court. They're going, you go up. Recovery girl, really no physicality, so there's nowhere else for her but the point guard.
Yeah, you're kind of in a pickle right there.
Yeah, a good team can, make up for her lack of everything. Sometimes you gotta play with the cards you're dealt. All right.
Yeah.
All right, you are spinning.
All right, I'm going now. Twice. I'm kind of a villainous team right now. We have Dobby and Twice.
Yeah.
That is kind of frightening.
People are gonna be praying for you to lose.
We're gonna create a narrative around this team of being evil. Another terrorist.
Yep.
With schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
But he is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he can duplicate.
Which
is pretty OP.
Invaluable. He can do it as many times as he wants.
True. And also on a list full of teenagers and old women like you, he is a adult man.
Mm-hmm.
So probably more physically there and taller.
Yeah, he's kind of at like peak age for playing.
Yeah, true. But I think I'm putting him at the small forward position.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of like one of those people you could put anywhere, really.
Mm-hmm.
He could just clone and become like a giant man.
Yeah.
Or like pass it to himself a billion times. But I think small forward is a good spot. It's kind of like the versatility is there that will utilize him well. You know?
Yeah, I think Twice is honestly like a great prospect, but the only problem is I don't know if you can trust him to really know what's going on,
That's true.
It's really about if he's willing to lock in or not. So hopefully you have a team that really brings that out of him.
Well, maybe if he's with his friend like Dobby,
True.
They'll have some camaraderie and they'll just be able to like really set their minds on this whole basketball thing and set aside the terrorism.
Yeah, exactly.
And like maybe have some fun for once in their life.
Because I'll be the first to say it. There's no place for terrorism in basketball.
That's true.
Some people might not be willing. I might cancel me. Cancel me. I don't care.
I'm in the crosshairs of the woke
mob at
Cancel
this very
me.
moment. Yeah.
But I think terrorism shouldn't be a basketball.
Yeah. Hashtag terrorism sucks. 2024. I'm spinning again. Danky Kaminari. Lightning Boy. I forget what his actual superhero name is. It's not like he did shit as a superhero.
True. Kind of just died and
yeah. He's
had
got
brain
swag.
damage.
He's going to be doing a lot for just aura rankings,
True.
which are big. I don't know how his power is really going to come into play during the game. I don't know. Maybe he can create some kind of static force field to just magnetize the ball to the hoop. Mm-hmm. But he can't do it too much or else he goes stupid and he can't play anymore.
he can't really utilize his powers that much.
He's kind of, just as a regular person, he's not too athletic. I don't see him as the sports guy. He's kind of a slacker. Don't feel very strong about this guy either way. I do like him as a person, but as a player, I'm not really so sure. I really want to save my shooting guard for someone that I know is going to put up numbers. So I think for now he's going to have to go with the small forward. He's not going to be able to do much at that spot, but who knows?
Yeah.
He's known to be able to kind of get serious if the situation calls for it.
He could lock in.
Yeah, but obviously it's not good to have that be a question.
And also, if he shocks himself, he's out for like indefinite until he recovers.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you have a recovery girl on your team. So
That is true.
That could be a plus.
Yeah, you
Just
can
get him
basically
back
create
in
an
there.
infinite loop of doing bullshit.
Of midness, but
Yeah.
like
But infinite midness is better than finite midness.
That is true.
I think there was a study on that.
mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Danky Kaminari at my 3.
All right, I am spinning now.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Endeavor.
this is really good for you.
This is really good. The only thing I'm calling into question, our chemistry might be out of whack now.
Yeah, there's
I have Endeavor and Dobby on my squad now.
There's some angst there for sure.
There is some trauma there. Who knows? Maybe they played ball back in the day as like,
That's plausible.
and maybe it could rekindle their familial bond. But I'm looking at Endeavor. He's pretty big. And
Yeah, he is
very
quite.
fast.
He's tall just in general.
He
like,
can
not even
tall.
by anime.
He has the
standards.
dog in him. Probably the most on this list, except maybe Deku,
Mhm.
because he wanted to be better than All Might, and he almost did it. But I'm thinking Endeavor. I'm gonna save center, and I think Endeavor could even make up the gap.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put him at the power forward. I think he's a powerful guy.
yeah, surely, and he's gonna be able to unite the team as best as he can, given that his terrorist son is also on the team. True.
Like there might be like they might crash out, as the kids say.
Yeah, and it would be a L crash out.
But it would be good for the viewership.
Mm-hmm.
They might even get some fights that would cause a ruckus.
Yeah, Endeavor, great pull.
Yeah, that is
really happy for you. Really proud of you.
My team is coming together nicely.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get something to bring it around, but it's not looking good for me. Hitting that spin again. Koji Koda.
Okay.
Do you remember this guy?
That's
I think this is like
the animal guy.
Is it?
Coda. It's like the blockhead dude. Like the weird face guy, the weird...
Okay, it is. I remember, I thought there was like a kid that was named... Yeah, there's a kid named Kota. So I forgot which one was which. This dude isn't even useful as a superhero.
Yeah. He's probably maybe the most useless character in the show.
He has about one line of dialogue.
Mineta might be more useful.
Who knows? Maybe in Street Ball, he could call some birds to like kind of get in the other guy's face.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's gonna fly. He actually isn't that strong, so if he does that, he could just get jumped and killed.
Yep.
Kind of a tall guy though. Kind of a tall guy. When you think about it, he's
He also is like what do they call it? They're like mutants.
Yeah, he's like a.
I think he's stronger.
Yeah.
Like, he's built. He's pretty built.
I don't think I can afford to really hold out on a potential better pick, so I'm just gonna have to put him at the 5. I don't know if there's gonna be a better center, and I'm really
you definitely
hoping.
Don't want him shooting that thing.
No,
you don't want him.
Yeah, I don't even know if he can like see 2 feet in front of him, honestly. So Coda is going at the 5. My team is looking pretty horrendous right now.
Yep.
All right, shut up, dude. Your turn again.
I'm going. Trying to stay strong with my team.
Oh! Just past All Might. You get. All right, now.
We got Hisashi Yamada.
Let me do some.
Now we are fans of the show, but
Present Mike. This is Present Mike.
See, we didn't know his legal name, but we know Present Mike.
I don't remember from that backstory. Just.
So Present Mike, he is Unk status.
True.
But that means he's an adult. What are his powers? Just like amplify? He just talks loud.
Yeah, he can be like, ah!
No, I don't
disorient the other team.
I don't think that's helpful in basketball.
Probably not.
What I know about Present Mike is he's the speaker in the show. Like he's like the announcer and everything.
He'd be a great announcer for basketball.
He would be too, but he would also be where I'm heading with this. A great shot caller. Like he could really put the team in check and tell them what to do. He's a great communicator.
Yep.
When he's calling those plays up and down the court, he'd do it with clarity because he got President Mike. He's very loud.
And he does understand how other people sort of play after watching the tournaments and stuff. He's going to understand the mindsets of
as
people.
Kids say.
Yeah, the kids say. Because I'm 34.
And I'm 5,800.
Yeah, and so basically we're like old as fuck.
I'm an immortal vampire.
We don't know shit. Yeah. And
from Transylvania.
Yeah. No, you're not.
But I'm putting Mike at the point guard. I'm not gonna put him at center because he just does not have. He doesn't play like that. So Mike at the point. I don't really know if he knows much about ball, but I'm not mad with it. I think it's fine.
And
pretty mid.
Just running some research here, he is 6'1".
Oh, okay.
Which is good. It's hard to tell with these anime.
Yeah.
How tall people really are. Goku's 5'9". Did you know that?
Goku would not be with the ball then.
No, but good thing we're not talking about him. Maybe next time. All right, this is my turn. Whoever I get is going to be my shooting guard, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I get the person who can't even hold the ball without destroying it.
That is not good. So in basketball, you need to be able to hold the ball.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
Or else you won't be able to score with it.
Yeah.
Just for you guys who don't know that.
The thing is with this guy, even if he wears gloves, Shigaraki, it's actually canon that he plays League of Legends, and you don't want anyone playing League of Legends to touch the basketball.
Well, are we taking locked in Shiggy or pre not locked in? Because after he's all for one.
That does
for all.
Add some depth to it.
And he's like he's a beast.
He's a beast
in the sheets, as they say.
No. He's a beast, but he's also a beast mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Like not in a good way. Like he's an idiot, like wild animal.
Yeah.
Feral mongoose that doesn't know how to even construct sentences.
But he's quite powerful, and your team kind of needs some power right now.
Yeah.
So he could maybe carry if we figure out a way for him to hold the ball.
I think he can just dunk from 3.
True.
All game. Just
Dunk from half court.
Anywhere.
Dunk from baseline, like court to court. Just...
Yeah. As long as he just gets the ball and gets up there quick. And I don't think anyone on this team is gonna refuse him the ball.
Yeah. They'll die.
No one on my team can even hope to stand up to Shigaraki. And honestly, if we're just talking raw power, there aren't many people on your team that are gonna pose a threat to him. Endeavor is basically it.
I mean,
if everyone on your team teams up, to jump,
if we're really getting into the nitty gritty, Dabi and Endeavor, they might scale together to a little bit of Shiggy.
They could hit the fusion dance.
Also, I got 2 of his former teammates.
That is true.
He might not want to kill him.
He might not. But
enough about my team. Let's get back to yours.
That is to say, that's in the event of a fight, and we're not.
You're playing basketball, buddy.
And I don't know why I'm still talking about it. He's going at my shooting guard. I cannot move him, and honestly, this is looking just like a straight up, just a horrible team.
Yeah.
This is looking like no one's coming to these games. Mm-hmm. You have 1 spot left.
I have a center position left.
All right.
I'm looking to get that tall, whatever her name is. Ooh.
Who the fuck is this?
Ooh, Magni.
Kind of a jobber on the League of Villains.
But what was their power again? What was their quirk?
Their quirk.
Well, Magni is going at my center.
Yeah, regardless of what happens.
And Magni is a villain.
Magnetism is the power. Which I assumed, but I didn't want to call it.
So, I don't know if that will help much, but...
Here on the wiki it says expertise in combat. So maybe some good defense, maybe some
How
good
tall?
reads.
I feel like pretty tall.
Let's see here. I don't know if it's listed. I don't know if anyone did the math on proportions here.
But I think taller than Twice and Dabi.
Yeah, some height. I'm guessing maybe 6'3", 6'4".
And also very villainous, so the chemistry is pretty sick, actually, on this team. On this team, our chemistry will be out of control. So we got Magni at the 5. Magni is a villain. So is Twice and Dabi.
Yep.
And so is Endeavor.
Yeah, we got a dastardly team of just scoundrels.
So these dudes are all evil.
Yeah.
But they could probably hoop on the court. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think pretty much everyone on your team is fairly tall.
Yep.
You certainly don't have
and adults.
Elderly woman that is, once again, I will say 3'7".
I think my average age is probably higher than yours.
Yeah.
Because Dabi's an older, younger guy.
Well, I don't think you're average. I have an 80-year-old.
Well, the 80-year-old might offset that. I just mean like...
That's out of the question.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go over our final teams. So, for our My Hero Academia drafting NBA teams, we have Present Mike at the point guard, Dabi at the shooting guard, Twice at the small forward, Endeavor at the power forward, and Magni at the center. You have...
For my team, I've got Recovery Girl at the point guard, Shigaraki at the shooting guard, Denki Kaminari at the small forward, Tetsu at the power forward, and Koda at the center. I think Koda's probably the only person on my team really that's going to play their role.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe Denki's a hooper. But
so you guys can comment who you think's team is better.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Comment on.
But
I don't give a shit.
I think you already know it's me. I think we're going to drop like 800 points on this team.
This game's stupid anyway. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
But yeah, leave a comment anyways. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say.
Yep.
And that is going to be the end of our video.
Yeah, I'll throw up just a synopsis of all the lineups on screen. Yeah, Smash, Marvel Rivals, My Hero Academia, pretty good. Mm-hmm. Triple finish, as the Pokemon nerds would say, which I don't know anything about Pokemon, actually, because it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know who's saying that,
It's
actually.
for babies.
No, it's actually not for babies. They said it's
Who?
not. The Pokemon guy.
Who's the Pokemon guy?
Professor Oak. He said
Professor
it's not
Oak.
for babies.
He said, "Ash, you're 10 years old."
He said it gets deep. It gets dark and serious.
Damn.
It gets down and dirty.
Yo, Ash really made it out the trenches.
Yeah.
Real. He made it out Pallet Town, bro.
It's true. In Pallet Town, the average age is very low.
Because
there's so much gang violence in Pallet Town, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Haircut. All right, so that was the lineups. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Subscribe, share with your grandma. Send this to your grandma.
Yeah.
If you don't send this to your grandma, you're not a good person.
That's facts.
And then, hello, grandma, if you're watching.
Here's a bar for you guys to end it off. Been bagging. Oh wait, fuck.
That's a bar right there.